Hello and good morning from Kathmandu, Nepal. I am in my hotel room right now in the center of the city, but in about 20 minutes actually, I'll be heading to the airport to catch a flight. More about that in a moment. But I just wanted to talk to you today about travel and also about life in general. Let's put it that way. Yesterday was quite a day for me. Let's see, it started off in a very remote village in Nepal. I was visiting a friend out there and it started off very early day. Let's see, it started off with a bucket shower of cold water in a concrete outhouse where the door was not working properly, and basically 6 people watched me use the toilet and shower. It then continued with a flat tire on the motorbike, so I could not get to the taxi station, which I needed to get to. It then had a very long taxi ride, about 2.5 hours, which was much longer than expected, to get to the airport in a town called Biratnagar, Nepal. I rushed into the airport only to discover that I was missing about $100 worth of Nepali money somehow, just wasn't in my pocket anymore. The flight was then, of course, delayed a little bit, about an hour, hour and a half, I believe. Then when it was time to board the flight, I was pushed out of the way by an elderly woman who pretty much almost knocked me down to the ground. The flight then went off without a hitch, and when we landed and I was waiting for my luggage to come at the airport, I proceeded to step on the foot of another elderly woman and pretty much crunch her foot pretty badly. I then got my taxi, and wouldn't you know it, the 5-mile ride from the airport to the hotel took about 2.5 times longer, or as long as the flight that I took from the far eastern part of Nepal to Kathmandu. So much traffic in this city. As soon as I arrived at the hotel and checked in, of course my phone died. Just the screen went black and it wouldn't charge at all. So that was fun. Wasn't able to connect to the internet either here at the hotel. I then went out to get some money, and of course my ATM card wouldn't work, so that was nice too. And let's see what else happened. Well, basically I couldn't do any of the work that I really needed to do yesterday because I couldn't get on the internet, and I spent 2 hours trying to fix my phone. Let's see. Right. Then just about 7 o'clock last night, I received a message from the hotel that I'm supposed to stay at tonight in Kuala Lumpur, as I have a one-night layover, that they overbooked the rooms, and yeah, they might not have a room for me, so still waiting to hear about that. It was one of those days. It really was one of those days. I was pretty frustrated. I was very frustrated, let's put it that way. I wanted to throw my phone against the wall and just scream out at the top of my lungs, and yeah, it was just a rough day. So of course, there's 2 ways I could have approached that. First was just let the frustration get to me. You know, it's a part of travel. It happens, not just once or twice. It happens, you know, pretty commonly where you have rough days and with lots of obstacles and unexpected bumps along the way. When you constantly are in a new place with new surroundings, new people, new activities, new modes of transportation, new food, things are just bound to happen. And of course, if I just let it all get to me and really let that frustration boil, traveling would not be so fun. Again, I'm more than happy to admit that I got quite frustrated last night, but what I basically did is just sort of let that frustration sit for a minute and quickly try to remember how lucky I actually am, and to focus on the positive aspects, to focus on the fact that all these crazy obstacles and bumps that happened yesterday, all these hiccups, they happen in the midst of an 18-year journey around the world that I still can't believe is actually happening. Yep, it's happening. Still blows my mind, and you know, if I focus on that, then all these hiccups, they become, you know, much less important, quite insignificant in the end. And that's basically what I did. I remembered that I just finished leading an incredible 2-week tour of India with an amazing group of 9 people. I then was visiting a friend in a part of Nepal, in this remote village that no foreigner had ever been to before. I'm now in Kathmandu for one night and flying out to Kuala Lumpur for a quick layover and then on to Vietnam. And then I have about 2 months more of traveling in Southeast Asia coming up. So obviously if I focus on that, there's no reason to be upset at losing $100. There's no reason to be upset at breaking someone's foot. Oh, she might be upset. She's probably pretty upset. But yeah, there's no reason to be upset at having people watch you shower. That's interesting too. But you just kind of have to let that stuff go, and that's what I tried to do yesterday, and it worked. Eventually, I really did almost throw my phone against the wall, though. I had it in my hand. I still need to get a new one. So if you have any suggestions for a new phone, let me know. But anyway, the thing is too that this isn't all about travel, I guess in the end. In the end, this can apply to anything we do, no matter what our situation is, wherever we're living, whatever we're doing in life. It's all about focusing on the positive aspects. We all have positive aspects in our life, that's for sure. That's a guarantee. And, if we focus on those and make that the core, the foundation of our mindset each day, then all these frustrations that happen, like I said, they become pretty insignificant. It's perfectly okay, in my opinion, to get frustrated. We're human beings. We're going to get frustrated. We're going to get upset. That's part of the deal. But in the end, once you can it's all about how we react. And if we just kind of let that frustration go, eventually, not really hold on to it too strongly, then we can go on and we can continue to enjoy whatever we're doing, whether it's travel or just life in general, wherever you happen to be. So again, that's the lesson that I was reminded of once again last night when things just kept piling up. And yeah, I'm pretty happy that I was able to get over that. I had a good night's sleep once I focused again on the positive aspects of my life. And now I'm wide awake, sort of, and ready to take another flight, ready to head off to Kuala Lumpur for one night, and again on to Hoi An. Hoi An, Vietnam is where I'll be going, meeting up with my girlfriend next, and we shall do some traveling from there. So yeah, hope that's valuable for you. And yeah, thank you for listening. And I will have more updates, some videos and photos coming from the remote village that I did stay at here in Nepal. I'll have those ready hopefully next week. So until then, safe travels if you're traveling. If not, hope you're enjoying your week back at home, and I shall talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye now.